I think that I've been able to experience my relationship with God more one-on-one, being off on my own.
Covenant does this thing called like orientation week, where you are put in a group with people from your major. So I'm with all like business people.
This huge sense of community. When I first came here, people were so friendly, so welcoming, and that just totally brought me into this campus.
The biggest way to get connected at Covenant is just hanging out in the common areas and feeling free to talking to people.
So when you're eating meals, just go around and sit with someone different.
I've gotten really connected into Crew, which is a campus ministry, and it just reaches out to college kids on campus and gets them plugged in with other Christians and just has a good network of friends.
Everyone in my house went to Crew, so it was just kind of something I kind of tagged along in. But it turned out really well. It was a lot of fun. The people there were really nice, so it was easy to make friends.
It was like still senior year in high school, and she told me about Crew, and so I had that in my mind. I came to Crew the first day.
The friend group was there, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what? Like, you guys are Jesus people too? We can be like tight.
The day I moved in, after I finished moving in, he actually took me to church that night. We went and met in a coffee shop where his brother was working. And then he started giving me rides to church.
It was a big transition from a small community of believers who love the Lord to this giant campus in a new city.
Still sort of looking for a good church to get planted into, but I know God's gonna bring it, at the right time.
I haven't gotten my foot in the door, but I hope that in the upcoming weeks when I determine my schedule, I can get more involved.
I started looking at a few other churches. I actually went with my best friend, who was my freshman year RA, to the church that she went to her freshman year, and that's Crossbridges, and I fell in love.
So welcome there. I was able to get involved so quickly there. I started working in the kids ministry there.
Honestly, in my church experience has been greater than my campus ministry experience, but God's working in big things on the college campus. People's hearts are really being changed, and in the same sense, there's a lot of apathy. So
I think it was really cool just talking to people who had completely different belief systems than I did and stuff, but instead of like that causing me to doubt, that just reminded me like how much God means to me and like what he's done even more.
I went to their community groups, or just their small groups, so that introduced me to a lot of people where I made friends.
Just being in community, living together, reading the Bible, pray together. It's just been really great to have that sort of to fall back on if I'm having trouble like by myself.
They poured into me, I've been able to pour into other people through that, so that's just been a very good accountability. I've learned to be vulnerable with those girls, and they've been with me for the past 4 years, so very grateful for them.
But it was really cool because the Lord has proven himself faithful throughout the entire process, and it's given me the opportunity to just really love people of all different walks, believer or non-believer.
It's the people that he's put in my life, I think, has really helped me, and like that I know he's here with me and that I can trust him.
Started hanging out with them. I've actually brought one of them to church with me now, which is really exciting because he didn't love Jesus before, but now he loves Jesus, and it's great.
I think how I've seen God the most is just what he's done to just grow me as an adult and as a future professional.
But I have a confidence that I'm here for the right reason, that God wants me here.
And especially lately, I've had this peace and like knowing that I'm supposed to be here. I'm just meeting so many people who need him and who don't know who he is.
I just felt like if I asked, he showed me and told me like, this is why I brought you here.